Alright, this is Matt from Team Host Club. Got back from regionals today and talked to some people and had some brainstorming ideas for Gravekeepers, and I made some changes to the deck over the past few days. So I thought I'd get into just the main deck. I don't really have the extra deck worked out, really. There's not really a ton to it, really. But 3 Spy, of course. 3 Commandants. 3 Recruiters, pretty standard. Up to 2 Descendants again, because I mean, this really all
because
I wasn't liking the cards that were in its place before. 2 Guard. This card's busted. It's so good in the Rabbit matchup. I played using a Friends Gravekeeper deck today, and I played against Rabbit just for funsies. And they just attack with Logia, and you wreck them. It's so fun. Still playing the 1 Tech 10 Assailant. Because this deck has problems with Reaper sometimes and just other things like that. And then we got 1 Gale.
Those black ones, right?
Yeah. 1 Sangin. Sangin, I didn't play for the longest time. He searches out your guards and your spies, more importantly. He searches out everything but Commandant. And you have everything else in the deck to search out Commandant. So, it's really good. 2 Valor, side the 3rd. In the spells. Of course, the 3 Necros. Duh. Back up to 3 Duality again, because I kind of have the room. It's at 42, but I mean, with dualities and the way that the deck searches like crazy, it doesn't really affect the deck at all. 2 Stele, best top deck in the entire deck. Double MST. I was playing triple, but I've been making some changes. Dark Hole. Here's another change to the deck. Heavy Storm.
Yeah.
I wasn't playing this for the longest time because I don't like heavy storming my own Necro Valley and everything. But there's so many games where I have Necro Valley in hand, and I lose to back row, like when they bottomless my recruiter and they do things like that. And I would rather just sacrifice 1 Necro Valley to blow up everything they have, because when people play against this deck, they set all kinds of shit because, 1, they don't assume that you have the heavy storm because they don't assume you're going to blow up your own card, because it's part of your win condition. So, being able just to derp heavy storm when they don't see it coming can net you so much. You can get +2, +3 off of it because they're too afraid to set things. So it's in the deck now finally. Book of Moon, because it's good. Double Lance. I'm testing this right now. It's pretty good with my friend's deck earlier. So if they try to bottomless your recruiter, you can lance it just to save it for the turn. I mean, it won't be attacking over anything, even with the 500 boost from Necro Valley, but I mean, it won't be dying immediately. So
doesn't matter if it dies immediately anyway.
Yeah. 1 Warning. I still think Warning's good. I just don't really have room for 2 in this deck.
Yeah.
The Judgment, of course.
I think 1 Warning, 2 Bottomless is pretty standard at this point.
Which is what I'm playing. Again, I would like to play the 2 Warning still, but there's just no real room for it in the deck, really. 2 Torrential, because it's stupid. It's the answer to pretty much all the super fast decks.
Yeah.
And the 2 Compulse. Still the best card in the entire game, in my opinion. Stops everything, pretty much.
Card.
This deck has a problem with Zen mains, but this card just, flip what Zen mains.
Yeah, Zen mains.
All I see is me attacking you directly with 2,000.
Nice Zen mains you had.
Yeah, and then, of course, the Mirror Force. I mean,
yep.
I could honestly drop the Mirror Force for the 2nd Warning, but I don't really want to do that for the most part.
Then you feel sad because you don't have Mirror Force.
But yeah, pretty much that exact reason. The deck can play a little bit more aggressively now, I learned today, because the Lances allow you to make offensive plays without Necro Valley on field. Yeah. Which isn't something you want to be doing.
But you can. I mean, you can now attack and have a battle turn.
Yeah, have something. And, there was times today where I had Lance set, and they just decided, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and just attack over Recruiter or something, let me just search, get some damage on board. He's sitting at 1,700, they attack. I flip damage step, go Lance, and just wreck something. Yeah. Because I can. Or they attack Descendant, and I did the same thing, because Descendant's usually the first thing to go whenever it's on the field. because it causes so many like pluses and whatnot.
Yeah.
So that's it. Tell me what you think. I'm not really doing any extra deck right now because there really isn't much of one for Gravekeepers. I mean, obviously you'll fill it out to a full 15 because why not? You know, it's 2 Utopia Ray, maybe
My Stroke.
Yeah, My Stroke is My Stroke is really good in this, especially when you just play
the names if you had it.
When you play it, doesn't matter. Yeah, it plays in mains if I had one, but I don't care. There's not often I'm gonna have these on field. The rank 4s are a lot easier to make now because the ability to bounce crap with guard and keep maintaining field presence, because guard's almost always a +1.
Yeah.
When he flips
he's very rarely gonna die.
He wrecks the Glad Beast matchup.
Yeah. I haven't played against that card in too long.
Yeah, it wrecks that matchup, and Lance just kind of helps against Insectors and whatnot. If my understanding of the way Insectors work is proper, which is probably not.
What?
The Hornets being a spell card, you can Lance. I don't know if you can or not. I didn't play test against it today, but it's really,
that's interesting. I didn't think about that.
It's really good in the hero matchup because it makes their Gemini Sparks like -2s. Because they tribute their monster.
They
target your card, and you lance your monster, and if it's a monster, that is, if they target your back row, then whatever.
You're like, oh.
But for Gemini Spark to draw a card, they have to actually destroy the monster.
Seems good.
But yeah, leave any comments, changes you might want to make, or how you feel you could fit in the second warning. And that's about it. So make sure to comment, subscribe.
Peace.